Bueno, vamos a iniciar. Vamos a empezar con los momentos de las historias. Igual, si no me escuchan bien, pueden decir ahí en los comentarios.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Bueno, ahí tienen la de The Witcher. Para los que ya vieron la serie, se darán cuenta que inicia donde se acaba la serie. Entonces, si no quieren spoilers, pues ahí tienen los videos tutoriales, simular partida de The Witcher 2. Venga, en esas partes pues voy a hacer el super. Esa guerra que se ve ahí es la última guerra de la serie de Witcher en Netflix. Igual si no la quieren ver en Netflix, pues hay muchas páginas aparte. Venga, pues aquí inicia el juego ya, así, parte de la historia y continúa. Ya dejando atrás The Witcher 2. Tal vez a Facebook le moleste un poco esas primeras escenas, pero veamos qué nos dice.
You know I don't find that amusing.
さてさてさて。
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday.
Gracias Luis por el like.
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
A ver si Facebook no nos censura algo de esto. A ver, si damos la bienvenida de Witcher 3, en este juego conocerás los aspectos básicos del juego. Cada mensaje que guarda un rosario, donde podrás encontrar información sobre la historia y la mecánica del juego. Para desactivar los mensajes de nuevo, busca la llave de realizar de tus sentidos de grupo. El mapa de la esquina superior de la derecha de la interfaz muestra dónde te encuentras en cada momento en la foto. Veamos. Sentidos de grupo.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Son sentidos de grupo, ok. Ya. El libro, aquí está la llave, no se podía. Se brujo de dejar varo porque es una casota.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Bien crudo el vato.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Esta la niña ya bien entrenada.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and al-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Parkour.
You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Ahora vamos a empezar el tutorial para ver
Of
qué hace
course.
cada...
Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Ventana para correr más rápido, pero... Sí. Sí, cuando te toques con el fósforo, se puede escalar.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Ve. Más rápido. Vamos a bajarlos correctamente.
Run into trouble?
Está viejito el de Witcher. Mantén. Ah, pero más luego.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Vaya que tiene historia el juego, ¿eh?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
A ver. Podría ser. He dicho que sí.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
A ver, vamos a empezar con lo básico del
Should
combate.
work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice. Should work on the basics.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Ok. Vamos a ver qué es. Va.
Come on! Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3!
X.
Slightly jugular.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking. Done.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Ok, para esquivar. Ok. Oh.
Come on! At them!
Think I'm training Ciri tomorrow.
Ciri,
She's likely to
see
be
how
more of a
Geralt
challenge.
holds his sword. It's angled.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later.
Not
Va
bad.
bien esto.
Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
Sliced jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Wayne.
Activación de la señal de que...
What the blazes are you doing?
What now?
Oh, ya.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Who's next?
¿Quién te protege contra daños? Nadie. Efectivo.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign,
Señal
I'd be
Ixmico
aflame by
solo
now.
juego tiene
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Ahora, heart.
See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erda now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Granadazo. Ok, creo que terminamos esta primera parte. Colócate en el lugar indicado del minimapa. Ok. Dice que no va a dar nada. Ah, este puesto. ¿Cuál es el RB? Bueno, pues esos postes de entrenamiento. Pero si lo marca ahí, ¿qué está pasando? Suéltalo para lanzar. Estos son los de entrenamiento. Este es el de combate, si quieres... ok.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Usar el ataque.
How long you gonna make me wait? Damn it.
Bien, necesito usar el de defensa. Listo, se acabó el entrenamiento. Ahora sí, igual en los modos historias, pues voy a guardar silencio pues para que se pueda apreciar como lo que se escuche en los subtítulos.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Y
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Mal sueño. Ok, Fíjate, es bastante interesante que hagan eso de poner un sueño para que pues puedas entrar en el tutorial, por así decirlo. Por lo menos ya aprendimos qué hace cada poder.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Vamos a brincarnos esta parte, o bueno, no, vamos a explicar el sueño para que la historia tenga más
Started in the
contexto.
guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there.
De hecho,
Seems so
Jennifer
real
en la
in my
serie
dream, though.
es la maga.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me.
Al parecer
You've
aquí,
seen her tracks.
bueno, ahorita
She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
censurando palabras
It was
como
just a
bobo.
dream.
Es hora de irse.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Que no se me escuchó.
Ah, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic.
Gracias Stephanie
How's it
por el
look?
like.
How far behind
Salud.
Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
For this shit.
Vamos a pelear.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how
Como
useful they are as
caballos.
creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Incluso mientras juegas, tiene historia. Sí, sí, es bastante historia entonces. Está interesante porque ya antes, bueno, antes de regresar, ya habían pedido bastante algún juego de historia, que no fueran solo Battle Royale. Y pues vamos a iniciar esta sección de The Witcher, para los que estaban buscando.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Adornos de Halloween. ¿Se podrá golpear mientras vas en caballo? Oh, sí se puede. No sé ni galopar en un caballo. Bonito el paisaje. El juego está muy bien hecho, la verdad. Está todo la pura. Iría más lento creo que yo corriendo.
We going? Help me! Help!
How's it gone?
Ya está viejito.
Yeah. Come out.
Oh, gran y señor Lord Farquhar.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
A ver.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
¿Dónde está mi caballo?
Go, go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the
No
main
manches, se va
road.
todo bien lento y no me
Maybe it's
deja
the war.
avanzar.
Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood,
vamos a llegar
burnt
nunca.
flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything. Oh! Whoa!
No, ese tío está todo. Verga.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
Pelea de
My
inválidos.
arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
¿Te quieres morir ese?
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Primero lo primero.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Una
Plenty of
pedradota.
travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dice los tonos de diálogo marcados con X y OK.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witchers, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no.
No sé si el otro se agüitó, que no le pagaron, o se agüitó porque este vato le dijo a la señora
Help you
que
bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Ah, en esta parte creo que sigue el juego, pero no entiendo.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
A ver.
You're dumber than a headless cockerel.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Y creo que es este el mono
Factions, teams, suits.
que nos va a poner a jugar. Sí, sí es este el
Looking for a
mono.
woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the
La aguardiente
chase?
sería como
You
el
seen her or
tonallán,
not?
pero...
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
A ver, esto fue...
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Misión lilas y grosellas. ¿Qué tienes que hacer ahora? A ver. Pociones. A ver qué más hay. ¿Qué es esto? Un mapa. Vámonos. ¿Qué más se tiene que hacer? A ver. Creo que todo esto es de hablar y la verdad es que me va a flojera. ¿No lo podré brincar? No, sí, tiene que estar hablando con todos. Ah, estos son los datos de las cartas. Vamos a jugar algo que ni entiendo.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman.
Of course not!
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher.
No, and I don't...
But the rules are quite...
No, el juego la verdad no tengo la menor idea de cómo se juega.
Ah, well...
Se brincar todos esos porque realmente todo esto es irrelevante. Esto ya es parte de la historia. Esto sí está interesante. ¿Cree?
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
¿Para qué era esto? Ni lo leí.
I haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horsen's working witchcraft. Get him!
Nice meeting you.
¿Este que lo tengo que noquear o...? No creo que no. La ventaja ahora es que como ya tengo el control, ya esto va a ser más rápido. ¡Ahora! ¡Ay, lo pegué por el lado! Son mal. Este lado y acelerado. Si se baten, más rápido. Todo el camino me estoy destruyendo. Ah, caballo, no. Yo quiero manejar un caballo.
Medallion's hungry. There's a power. It's gotta be.
¿Qué me pasó? No, sí, ¿puedes atropellar gente? No.
Come on.
Uy, pero aquí hay lobos. Espera, cabito. Atropéalo. Ah, sí se puede atropellar gente. Las armas puestas.
Freak. You're such a lash.
No sé ni camina.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Goltais Griffin is Andal.
Requisition a share of
Los artesanos fabrican objetos de cambio.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on.
I only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the Griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Vamos a empezar esto.
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
Se supone que tenemos que ir por unas llaves. Vamos a ver qué llaves son las que necesitamos. Ah, vaya que eso tiene historia. Este es el caballo. Vamos a llevarlo. A ver si no me hace mejor el lugar. Si se pueden atropellar. Ah, choque. Aunque no se lo crean, sí es algo complicado estar manejando un caballo. Incluso los autos que son más fáciles de manejar.
The road to Vizine.
Sí, aquí es el destino.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Nos tenemos que ir a seguir. Pues eso sería muy útil en la vida real.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Blades don't worry me. Time does. I'm in a hurry.
I can't fault you for it. Come on then, I'll show you.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Prefiero volar. Voy a intentar también estar un poco más al pendiente del chat por si quieren poner algo. Que luego por esta línea del juego, o sea, no estoy revisando tan seguido. Según yo, tengo un caballo. Sí, sí. El otro que tenía me lo tumbaron.
Let's go.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Ah, out of my way.
Faster.
Ahora estoy aprendiendo a manejar mejor el caballo. Hola, buenas noches.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Nilfgaard values one thing. Order. Griffin's disturbing that. It's gotta go.
Yes. First they'll tend to the monsters, then to the folk.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Ok. Para eso tenemos que buscar flores. Me tocó un brujo granjero.
Go.
Slow.
Ahora me salieron lobos.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Guardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Que tu cara tiene que revisar una por una para llegar a la misma dirección que se los llevaron. Ahora lo que tengo que hacer es...
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Elf Guardians, probably.
Con razón ponían mucho énfasis en la de Witcher con respecto a esto. Cuando estaba buscando las pistas siempre hacía eso. Se me figura mucho GTA, curiosamente.
A camp.
A ver... Realmente no sé qué es lo que tengo que buscar con exactitud, pero... Me voy a arriesgar y mover por acá. Ah, sí, sí era por acá. Ok, por arriba. No sé para qué sirven, pero si después te las marcan, a lo mejor yo esto.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Va, ¿ya se murió? Sí, ya se murió.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Qué raro.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive.
Tampoco quiero que
Hunted the Nilf Guardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Lo peor es que dejé el caballo y ya no tengo cómo regresar más rápido. Vamos a tener que ir lento. A la antigüita. Y ya no está mi caballo, me volvieron a saltar. Me han robado. ¿Qué habilidad me dieron? Creo que esas ya las tenía. Voy a tener que ir bien lejos, todo a pie. Ahí este campesino.
Damnation!
Está enojado. Había un caballo, por eso me salvé. Me para robar. Hola, señor campesino, necesito un caballo. I need a horse.
Oh!
Yes!
It's raining, it's pouring, Emperor near snoring. He bumped his head when he went to the bed.
Oh! It's Durban now.
Ni un caballo.
D-E-R-B-A-N. Not Voidemort.
Tenemos que ver. Tenemos que ir. Ahí está muy lejos. Vamos caminando ya. Es como el GTA, incluso te roban tus caballos. Mucho se cansó mi mono.
Last time I blend out 11, I swear.
Flor azul espinar rojas.
I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Flor azul espinar rojas. De hecho se ve muy bien el juego a pesar del tiempo en el que salió. Ya solo me falta una. Se va para arriba. Tengo que ir. Aunque eso sí, los efectos del agua a mí casi no me llama mucho la atención. Está sobre Salamanca, está verde. Con un caballo creo que se me sigue un poco más rápido. Me lo roban. Un perrito. Ah, aquí está el otro caballo.
Yes.
Lo va a llevar.
What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Yo tengo un poco de espíritu.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Esos son compas.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Entonces, para sorprender, debo usar alguno de estos. Dice, elige una fórmula. Selecciona una fórmula de la porción rayo. Rayo. Usa la poción, primero debes equiparla en el inventario. Ok. Ok. Vaya que tiene cosas integradas este juego. Al fin tenemos caballo. Ya me compro, pero pues ya. Mejor que ir a pie siempre.
Whoa there, Roach.
Adiós, caballo.
A stream,
Les
and
pondré
waves
nombre,
of
pero
grain.
me lo van a
Charming
robar.
place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Qué buena carnada.
It's close. Let's go give it a
won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Watch out!
Tengo una ballesta, ok.
Come on. It's about to dive.
No dejes usar la ballesta. Seleccionar.
Damn! It's fast!
Hijo, que me va a matar.
Don't let it get away!
Slow now. Whoa.
No, pues si veo que se trajo matarlo, tiene bastante vida. Bájate. Y ya sabía que iba a pasar eso. Corre. No, tenemos que pasar la misión. A ver. Ahora es que no sé ni cómo apuntar. Ya le falta un poquito.
Time there.
Un golpe. Ya estuvo.
Not bad.
No, esa ballesta no está chida, está muy difícil de apuntar.
Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't
Saludos,
want to live
Ceder.
long.
Me viene la transmisión.
But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Oye, taquitos, pero de halcón. ¿Cómo dijo que se llamaba grifo? No sé ni para qué sirve nada de lo que acabo de agarrar. Trofeo de grifo. Eso te lo dan, ¿qué? Después de los 6 o 7 porros, creo.
Move it.
Creo que le debí haber bajado un poquito la dificultad. Lo puse sed y sangre, es que ponen también maneras bien raras de nombrar las dificultades. En vez de ponerle, no sé, fácil, medio, normal. Le ponen unas cosas bien extrañas.
A place of power.
Los de los jóvenes. Es que yo buscaba la modalidad de normal, para jugarlo normal, pero no sé ni cuál puse. Puse lo que se llamaba sed y huesos, o algo así, sangre y huesos. Sí, el que estaba en medio de todo. Si alguien sabe alguna forma de que no me roben mi caballo, me lo puede decir. Es que estaba una que decía huesos, huesos y sangre, sangre y no sé qué.
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
Ese vato primero bien compa y ahorita bien asesino. Oh, cómo se alzan.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
No, pues sobre le vamos a agarrar el dinero. Nada de trabajo gratis. Ya se echaron al barco.
Stop!
El Pepe. Vamos a llamarle así, el Pepe.
Whoa there, Roach.
Ah, por eso era la cabeza, para ponerse al caballo. La cabeza del dragón y del Minecraft. De hecho, algo curioso de los controles de este juego es que los tienes que agarrar así, de garrita, para poder manipular bien todos los controles, porque el juego está diseñado para que los botones sean lo más difíciles de alcanzar, por lo que estoy viendo. Tienen tantos botones abajo.
Move it.
Oh, don't touch me.
Ah, te voy a ir al barecito otra vez. Esos barecitos como la baticueva. Ah, ya lo sale.
Come on, Roach. Slower. Whoa!
otros 2 días de historia.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Ya de inválido.
Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Qué rápido. A comparación de matar a un grifo a otro, matar a estos que van de un espadazo o 2.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Para que le hacen el parillo a la morra y se enoja. No.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Se viene.
Excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys, or to those on more intimate terms with him, The white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Logro desbloqueado. Entonces este vato movió cielo y tierra para encontrar a su dama. Uf.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Se pone interesante la historia. Sí, bueno, lo mata.
Jennifer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Se pone muy interesante la historia. Ojalá que esto algún día llegue a Netflix.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Que fuera Salamanca. Placeres de la vida. Ese vato estaba más abollado que aguacate de supermercado.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents, unknown.
No, pues que exactos,
unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression on you? I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
¿Sabes? Esto ya se puso aburrido. La historia se está poniendo tan chida con las escenas de acción.
I know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
A ver, se me da.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck
with your audience.
Saludos Alejandra, bienvenida al stream.
さてさてさて
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Todos son los mismos. Ok, de Til, Marín, Edo. Y bueno, a ver este lado. Y ahora, ya lo agarré. ¿Cómo lo pongo? Ya quedó.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Rather try on something else.
Go ahead, we've time. And they say clothes do not... Does the outfit satisfy?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
No
The
quiere
gentleman will
nada.
rehearse.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes. I do not wish that upon him, so I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
Es irónico como
Wrong,
antes
wrong.
la gente de
One
clase
step.
alta se creía
Leg extended.
mejor que los
hand
bárbaros
flat,
solo por hacer eso.
head
O sea,
down, chin to chest.
esa tontería.
Gentleman will rehearse.
Y eso es lo que los hace civilizados. Pero ellos mataban, atacaban, destruían.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlands.
Antes los norteños eran los bárbaros y ahorita
Come with
son
me.
los que se echan a sus primos. Ah, no, los que viven en el norte.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
De hecho, siento que en el juego no ha avanzado nada.
Ingrimi et art cats.
Ya llevo casi 2 horas de stream y siento que no ha avanzado nada.
Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
De Team Marín, de Dopi. Vamos a hacer la reverencia para que nuestro compita se sienta. Se sienta orgulloso de nosotros.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favor?
El Cruz Azul la Cruz Azulió.
I thought you bowed
Chale.
before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep
Hombre, mi
close. There
compa
are
se
many
le
honorable
aflojó
guests
hasta
in
la
the
mandíbula
palace
cuando vio
whom
que
the
ese vato
gentleman
le dijo que se
need
arrodillara.
not bother.
Till sure
past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant.
Raadsleden enigt estun es saur am neenvaart.
Es is hier efsa. Het prinsen neem maar. Neem kofroet.
¿Por qué no caminan más rápido? Me desespero tener que estarlo siguiendo. Y ir como a pasito de tortuga. De todos modos vamos a llegar al mismo lugar.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Ah, no me deja correr.
Been transcribed. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild.
Suavecito.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Mm-hmm. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't? Not a bit?
I miss those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Está todo abollado, pero no quiero otro rasguño. Ah, que el aguacate.
Directly after. Inconceivable.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
El stream se volvió una película en vez de un stream. Pero bueno, es bueno tener nuevo contenido de vez en cuando. Aparte que llevo un buen sin hacer contenido.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Civilization ends at this campspot.
Aunque sí me hubiera gustado hacer un poco más el stream en Twitch para poder decir un poco más de cosas sobre esto y no tener que pausar algunas. Sí parece película. Está chido. Sí se entretiene un poquito. A ver. Cambia la vista. Ok. Para ver un mapa de la región encuentra actualmente pulsa Y. Ok. El mapa de la región determina si el curso de dicha región y pulsa A. Al parecer tenemos que ir ahí. Parkour. O sea, no me dejan correr, pero me dejan hacer brincos de la muerte. mapa del mundo. Quiero suponer que si yo hago esto, luego hago esto.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
No dejaron leer y ya está cargando. Chale. ¿Quieres ver? Lo toman como un mundo abierto, pero realmente vamos a descubrir eso. A ver si es cierto que es mundo abierto. Ya después de terminar la historia, ya haré contenido extra. Ahorita lo primero es terminar la historia. De hecho que la historia está interesante. Si quitas todo el lado de que se la pasan platicando de amoríos y cosas así, está muy interesante. Principalmente eso, me interesa saber qué está pasando con los... Es que esos guerreros de hielo, que realmente no tengo la menor idea ni siquiera qué son. Como nunca he leído ni los... No sé si son libros, son cómics de The Witcher. Lo único que he visto relacionado pues es la serie. Lo que sí me interesa saber el desenlace de toda esta historia. Veremos ahorita qué pasa a continuación. Cosas de la Edad Media. Habiendo esferitas que se le pongan al árbol por las actividades, ponen cadáveres. Me imagino a la gente llegando, oh, mira un cadáver, aquí ande la ley de ser muy justa.
Go, go.
Oh, estoy como cuando jugué el Red Dead Redemption, choque con lo que se atraviese. Por lo menos aquí no me tira. Aquí nomás rebotas con todo el caballo. Que de hecho está chida, tiene bastante estamina el caballo. Bueno, olviden lo que dije hace. Está a punto de cansar el caballo. Vamos a descansar un poquito.
Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Faster.
So I'll slaughter her myself. Hide her corpse under the floorboards.
Yo, si no me equivoco, la mayoría de la gente a la que han colgado por ese tipo de cosas es porque pues son los de la iglesia, los mismos de la iglesia. Esos vatos tenían una obsesión con quemar gente. Preguntarle al cantinero.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Haven't finished my drink yet.
Innkeep, vodka.
Who's this? Brave warrior, looks like. Got two swords, see?
Oh, ¿por qué aquí todos quieren pelea? ¿Es que no pueden llegar a pistear a gusto todos?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Han de ser los vatos que iban a Chabola allá en León. Soy un brujo.
I'm a witcher.
Interesante.
Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got one prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that lot. Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him. If you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
Esta armadura está bien perro.
And there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son. That's on the pretty side, I think, of himself.
I say he probably disguised his daughter.
Orson's always managed to hide them. Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
A ver.
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow.
Un poco más de información, nunca caes en mal.
For no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos que hacer ahora? Pero no me deja correr en los interiores. Como si realmente a la gente le importa.
Slower.
Mira, desde que tiene la cabeza del grifo, no me han robado mi caballo en diferentes ocasiones. Eso quiere decir que es para lo que sirve, para espantar a la banda. Que descanse el caballo. Ahora para. Pues pensé que está muy chido. Se trabó, se murió.
Run, Roach.
Ah, no, es que los acantilados le dan miedo al caballo, al parecer. Me bugué. No, se bugueó el caballo.
Slower. Come on.
Ah, ya vi, los caballos.
Yeah, strange. Like dropping into a
Tienen
deep
miedo a
cellar
los...
on a hot day. The mist.
Bájate. Uy, cerca.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Eso es para los que juegan foot, estaría chido porque no se alteren. Porque la rata se ponen bien agresivos.
It's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
Eso es lo que estaba esperando. Esta parte, saber un poco más sobre los guerreros de hielo o guerreros gélidos.
Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Damn it.
Impactante.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Venga, que esto se pone interesante. No, pues sí se lo reventaron al pobre.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something.
Delfín marino, a ver. Vamos a
Should
revisar
check
sus
his
botas.
boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Esto se ve interesante.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Pues vámonos de una. A ver qué hay. Pero señalar el posible secuestro, gran recompensa a quien la encuentre. Algo interesante.
Interesting.
Es interesante. ¿Qué más? A ver eso. Un dinerito nunca cae mal. Y sí que agarré. Vamos a cerrar, tú cerrar. No sé qué hacer, a ver. En la casa no hay nada, en la casa no hay nada. Creo que algo me falta abajo. Vamos a revisar qué falta abajo. Pues... ¿La velita? ¿Qué creo? A ver si sí. Pues quién sabe. Yo creo que tiene que ver este cadáver con algo que tengo que hacer. Cuando activar el sentido de brujo algo apareció por aquí, pero... el libro. Que siempre el libro tiene algo. No sé qué hacer. Pues vámonos. Igual al ratito, si es algo importante, pues regresaremos para ver qué. No, si me lo marca incluso en el mapa. Falta algo. Algo que los sentidos de brujo no detectan. Eso era el libro. Y no los detectaba porque estaba atrás de la madera.
Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings.
A ver esa.
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcops.
Tengo que leerlo todo.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talk to Baron at Crow's Perch. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri, thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Interesante, me intriga este nuevo misterio que estamos a punto de resolver. Me desespera eso de hey. Dice, libro de contabilidad. Pago por un saco de grano, 35 coronas. Ok. Nada muy interesante.
Slow now, whoa.
No, para allá no. De hecho, no sé por qué sigue con la cabeza del grifo desde que los... ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué acaba de pasar?
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Ah, caray, creo que tengo que hablar con alguno de estos. Ah, sí.
Pale as outy shy.
Pues mejor me subo a mi caballo que voy a andar caminando. Caballo.
Not so fast, Roach. Faster.
What do you say we flog some pig? Wait a spell.
Get out of my sight.
Not half bad. Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feast we had. He's not scared.
No se ve que ve medio galope. Así no sé si lo controlar.
Halt! Oh.
Denso.
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cyril.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way. Nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate. Sergeants! Ardle! Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think? Guard called you a sergeant.
Ay,
You're a
tengo que
Temerian
seguir
soldier.
gente.
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah, commander.
La ciudad está bonita. Ya sé por qué antes les aventaban unas cerillas y se prendían todos, todo está bien seco.
Emphysema. Now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled.
Ooh!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are. I know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside.
Interesante, interesante. Me abruma el misterio, pero luego me desespera un poquito cómo va esto.
Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
No thanks. Didn't come here to drink.
As you will. But I'll not sit here dry if you don't mind.
Nunca aceptes bebidas extrañas.
Before the war, there was a distillery nearby, best in Velen. But the whore sons burnt it to the ground. To the matter at hand, I'm Philip Strenger. Now the blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Vamos al grano, no
Didn't come here to talk about the scenery.
You're wrong to avoid the topic. You've just arrived, plain to see. And the local swamps and bogs, they're interesting to say the least. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
Get to the point already.
Ciri, that's why you've come, isn't it?
So she was here.
She showed up some time ago, exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp.
Pues vaya, por lo menos ahora vamos a saber un poco más de
Since the beasts of the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Wow, ahora somos Ciri.
That was close. I must leave this place.
Supongo que tiene otra movilidad. Sí, no tiene ataque. Solo brinca y se mueve. Okay. Wow, tiene mejor velocidad ceguera. Es mucho más placentero jugar con ella ya que su velocidad es mucho mejor.
You can calm down.
Aparte que es más ágil. Eso lo vuelve el personaje más dinámico.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail. Then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Curiosamente, aunque es una espada de doble mano, la usan de una mano. Hablando de lobos. Qué velocidad.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
No sé si yo le estoy siguiendo a ella o ella me está siguiendo a mí. A ver, hay dos aldeas. Vamos a ir a... la que sea más cercana. No, curiosamente la estoy siguiendo yo a ella. ¿Cómo por qué? Si ella no sabe dónde está su casa.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts, stay here.
No entiendo por qué estoy siguiendo a una niña perdida. Eso no tiene sentido.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. Everything seems to suggest a fiend.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, bull's parsley, wolf's liver, and mistletoe. The fiend will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.